Goshen, Goshen, Goshen. What are you doing today? Well, thanks for joining. If you've just joined in, my name is Goshen. Oh, my name ain't Goshen, but that's another story. We'll get into that later. My name is Jason, and my religion is Goshen. But like I said, later. Today, I'm going to show you the proper way to make French fries. Yo, some people believe, I don't know what they believe actually, but I'll just show you. This is what I do. This is how I do it. You can hear some clunking in the background. The stove's on medium high. It's anyways, now it's on medium high. The oil's hot. Just I don't know how hot it is. Ooh, she's up there. We got a little bubble. So we're gonna slice the fries. It doesn't matter about how you slice the fries. It's not about it slicing the fries. It's about how you cook them. I just like to take a little bit. If you see any bad edges or whatever. I don't know if I like the skin on my potatoes, but I know I don't like peeling potatoes. So that's where we're at. Oh, I don't know, I might have the COVID. Okay, so take the little uglies off. But some of these uglies contain dirt, so take the uglies off. The eyes, any brown spots. Slice them, like I said, it doesn't matter how you slice them. Oh, it kind of does. I like a little meat on my fries. Yeah, nothing to it. Doesn't matter if they're that big or this big. Kind of does because these ones will cook faster, but not this one. Well, it's like, oh, you're gonna teach me, eh? Well, I'll just show you exactly what's going on. We're just boiling it, but a lot of people, like I've seen somebody on YouTube the other day, and he was cooking, and he had a pot full of oil, all hot, and then he dumped a whole bunch of potatoes in, and it sucked the heat right out of the grease. And instead of hearing this sizzling sound, he had to bring the temperature back up. And as he was doing that, he was heating the potatoes at the same time, and he ended up, it's kind of like boiling them. He boiled his potatoes in hot oil instead of frying them in extra hot oil. And he had it hot enough, but he took the heat out by putting a whole bunch of cold potatoes in. So right now, we're not doing that. I could have put both in, but this is how it's done, Goshen style. And if you don't do this at least once, you kind of, I don't know, man, you're missing out. You're missing out. I'll prove it to you, because that's what this is about. This YouTube thing going on here. Okay, so they're starting to brown already. So we got those fries. So see if I can play some music maybe. Can we play music in this thing? No. It's gonna be a little while. There's a flipping. You're sitting on my fridge, so everything's boiling away. They're browned on both sides. I'm gonna give you an example of what most people cook their potatoes to. Well, that looks like it. Oh, the connections are gone. So it's just me and you, no music today. Okay, so what I like to do is take out the fingers. Get as much grease off as you can. Awesome. Okay, well, that's pretty warm. I got this is the high side. So now the grease is hot. So let's make another batch. Same as last time. Could be a little thinner because they'll cook faster now. And you're like, this is the normal way of making fries. Yes, it is. There's nothing different about anything that I've done so far. It's just potatoes sliced. Let those fry. I don't have much for spices, but I have some. I got salt on here. Now they should be cool enough. Now listen closely. Man, that fridge is pretty loud. Let's see. There we go. That's how you take care of that, eh? Shit happens. Okay, so this is what I'm trying to show you. This is a cooked fridge fry. And I cooked it, I baked it, it's hot oil, I fried it. So deep fried it. So check this out. Listen. Nothing. Look inside. It's all white. It's brown on the outside. And partially cooked. So leave that there for now. Let that cook. That's my coffee. I'll turn that up. 9:04. Real time, man. Real time. So if you guys don't know, I have like Instagram. I think I'm Gocian Leader on Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat. I'm Gocian. Everywhere else, I'm Gocian. I'm Gocian. Yeah, everywhere else. Instagram, Twitter. What Instagram? I'm Gocian Leader. Twitter. One of them I'm Go. Anyways, it's Gocian something. You know, I'm the only Gocian in the world, so I mean, it should be pretty easy to find. And yeah, so Gocian. Everywhere I'm Gocian. Feel free to add me. It's all cool. My Facebook. Well, I haven't got a Gocian page yet, and my personal page. Wow, my name is Jason. If you figure it out, you figure it out. Ain't no thing. But yeah, so we got the second batch of fries on there. They're not quite just sizzling away. These ones are sitting right there. And so the secret of cooking the best French fries in the world is almost here. Don't leave quite yet. I'm going to show you. And I showed you an example of how crispy the French fries were. Not as crispy as I like. So what we do is we let these French fries cool off on the side here. Keep the oil hot. We cook another batch, and we take those ones out, and we put those ones back in. Simple as that. And so they're already golden brown. So you cook them just till they get a little bit browner. And well, hang on to that thought. I will show you. So don't forget to follow. Share. I don't know what about sharing or whatever you want to do about that part. I don't know why you want to share how to make French fries in a 20-minute video or some shit or whatever this can end up being. But yeah, my name's Jason. This is how you make French fries the right way. I'm Canadian, so I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Actually, I don't know what I'm talking about. Actually, I do know what I'm talking about. Huh, weird. Anyways, I'm glad I'm not that indecisive about women. Seeing I cook my own hands. Not exactly. Anyway, that's not the point. Yikes. So the French fries are almost ready to turn over. Come on now, girl. Dang, that little sucker is screwy. Okay, so usually I don't put salt on my fries for the second cook, but you know, what the heck? Looks like my coffee's boiling. Dang, it's deep frying pretty good. So like I was saying, a lot of people make that mistake of they get their oil hot, and then they put a whole bunch of potatoes in it and take the heat right out, and then it's not deep frying anymore. It's you're boiling it. Now you're just boiling it. It's no good like that. It's a fry. We're trying to do a fry, so we get a sizzle and a crispiness. So, because I'm hungry, I'm not going to do that batch perfectly, but that one I will. So just wait. So there we go. Got the second fry going. You can hear that sucker sizzle. Ooh, I think it's just hit equilibrium. I don't even know if that's the right word. No. So yeah, feel free to comment below on your cooking expertise or what your special. Everyone has one little thing that they have special. Mine is that deep fryer kind of thing. I like to make the crispiest French fries in the land, and I also like to make the sweetest bannock in the land. I've had men deny their own mothers and tell me my bannock was better than theirs, and I also have found that people who eat my bannock make sexual noises. You know, they're like, oh, this is delicious, and they'll be eating my flippin'. They'll be eating my bannock and moaning like they're having, well, you know. Anyways, so these are done. Let's get on to the next one. Just for demonstration. These suckers are hot. Okay, so, howdy. This is the ones that just finished, that only got cooked once. Now listen. Alright? Now this one has been cooked twice. Now listen to this. See again. See what I mean? Watch. Ooh, crunchy. Mmm. Well, that's how you do that. So, these fries, I swear to you, look at that. I don't know if you can see the lights really crappy. I don't know what's going on. But anyways, look at that fry. Listen to this. Mmm. And see, when you're double cooking like this, people will be like, oh, I don't want to cook like that. But you can eat the ones that are from, you can eat them as you're cooking. So you can have a few, hand a few out, keep the kids happy, keep everyone happy, make sure everyone has a piece. And then at the end, you'll have 3 or 4 batches of crispy ones, and you'll be feeding off a couple members of the family. The bigger the pot, the higher you can have the oil and all that stuff, and the hotter, and the more potatoes you can put in. But for now, for this video, this is what we have. The crispiest. Listen to this. Oh my God. Mm. So you may not know this, but I believe in God 100%. And I'm just going to make a long story short. I have dreams that come true. Before, when I was around 30, I'm 47 now. When I was 30, I was kind of like atheist, man. I didn't believe in God. But I was having these dreams my whole life. And sometimes I just added it up to deja vu. But then I started realizing that it was a little bit more than deja vu. It was like I was there before, and started putting the world together, and I realized I was having dreams of the future. But they were my future, and most of the future was trouble. Most of my future, my dreams are fights, broken windows, cops, just a whole list of kind of stuff. But the number one thing about these dreams is I'm not the problem starter. I'm the problem solver. That's what I do. I solve problems. And so yeah, I started believing in God. I had to. I had dreams that come true. I could see the future. And so it's kind of a weird thing to say to people, but I could. And that's why I believe in God. But my God was with me before anything else in my life happened. I had these dreams when I was a kid, and I have these dreams now as I'm older. So at the time, I was hanging out at the local soup kitchen about 15 years ago. I wasn't working, and I was eating there, and I was hanging out with these young Christian gentlemen. And they always kept trying to bring me into the Christianity religion, and I thought about it, and I was like, well, at this point, when I first went there, I didn't believe in God. And me believing in God has nothing to do with Him. It has to do with my dreams coming true. So they tried convincing me to take Jesus into my life, and for me, I just couldn't. I already had dreams that come true. I already had God in my life. And so to take upon Jesus when I already have a God, why would I switch it? Well, then I realized I was the only one who was thinking like this. I was the only one who would say I had dreams that come true. I was the only one I'd write them down. I would tell people about them, and they would happen in front of them for real. And these dreams are so real that I don't even talk about them. Like when I'm talking about these dreams, I don't talk about them like a dream. I talk about them like in a video. I'll be like, well, in the video, and it's in here. It's when I sleep at night. So then I realized, well, everyone else has been pumping this thing, but I've been entertained, or I've been guided with these dreams by something. So I gave it to God. And at first I was like, oh, between God and the devil, I'll choose God. But now I realize that the negatives and the positives in the world are all run by God. And devil doesn't exist. The evil, it's kind of like, that's your shit, not mine. You know what I mean? The evil's in your head. There is no devil. And, Jesus was a man. Hitler was a Jew. God is almighty. And, I'm a Gocian, and you're a Gocian, each and every one of you. It's the newest and oldest religion in the land. You never had a choice. You never had a choice. You never had a choice. So Gocian, I put a name to it. Jesus followed God, and got his powers from God. And so people followed Jesus, and they were called Christians. But Jesus followed God. In fact, I think he was a Jesuit. I don't know. Anyways, but so I don't go to church. I don't read the Bible or anything. And so I could pick up a little bit here and there. And for me, God is real. And a lot of people are finding themselves in a hard situation, you know. And if you have Jesus in your life, you have God in your life, and you need to have something if you are alone. And basically, with a true understanding of God, I wish everybody had dreams that come true, and then you'd automatically understand what I'm talking about. When you have God in your life and He's guiding you through dreams, it's I have no choice but to believe. And this belief of these positive and negatives in the world, God equaling them all out, makes me realize all the trouble that comes my way. Nobody else could handle it. Only I could. I used to lose on purpose, you know, but not today. So God is there for you. There's a higher power out there for you. Some people call Him Father. Some people call Him the Creator. Some people call Him Allah. Some people call Him Jehovah. For lack of any other word, I call Him God, and the religion that follows God is called Gocian. Like Christians, Christ, and Shin, Gocian is God and Shin, except Godshin kind of sounds silly. So we have Gocian. Gocian means to believe in God. There's only one rule to being a Gocian, and that is to believe in God. Yeah, there's other stuff like, you know, I mean, do I have to tell you? Do I have to tell you, like, the 10 Commandments, there's only one of them that I like. Do not put anything before God. Anything. So then you should stop all your rules right there. Because you shouldn't have to be told not to kill. You shouldn't have to be told to listen to your parents. Those things come automatically with the conscience of man, which we all are. We do know the difference between right and wrong from the beginning of our time till the end of our time. So quit fooling, quit playing, and be real to yourself. If you are a Christian or any other religion, and it gets you through these hard times, then God bless you, my friend. God bless you. God will not leave you alone. God will blind you until you are powerful enough to see and handle what you see. God is everywhere. You are a Gocian. You all are. You just don't know it. Maybe you've been lied to. Maybe you have been coerced. Maybe you've been brainwashed since you were a young man or a woman, since you were a young child. You've been brainwashed. But I think if you took all the brainwashing away and you got down to it, you'd have to ask yourself, how did I make the grass green? You won't be able to answer that, and I won't be able to answer that. Photosynthesis, yes, I know. But I mean, to start, where do you start from? It's like the chicken before the egg. So we need something in our life to fall back onto, to keep us right, to keep us straight, to keep us. It's like this. someone makes you angry. Someone robs you. Someone insults you. And so you're like, whoa, and you walk away. You walk away and you start to plot, and revenge is like over and over in your head. But you know, and I know, revenge, any plan of evil is not godly. The only thing to do when a problem arises, to sit back in the glory of God. Please follow, share, like, check out my other channels. I'm on livemeet.com too, don't forget that one. Livemeet.com, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok. I'm out there everywhere. My names are all with Gocian, except for on Pornhub. On Pornhub, fist to the wrist, baby. Comment below.